Damn, I'm hungry. I don't even know what I want. I know I gotta record some more videos though. Bored, but I need to get to it and stay focused, stay on the gas. I wonder what would happen if I did this. Might not hurt nothing. Yo, what it is? It's your friendly neighborhood player partner, Chip the Hustling. I'm back with another reaction. This is my first time doing Blue Therapy. This is episode 1. This is my partner taking it, fake it till make it to another level. Man, I don't know if y'all just been by my channel. I know some of y'all probably viewing, maybe some of y'all might be new returning viewers, but this is my first time doing Blue Therapy, so welcome. If this is your first time, I appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and get to it. Again, I want to thank y'all for stopping through, and let's go ahead and get this reaction. Feel free to leave a comment, a like, and maybe even a subscription if you like what I got going on. Without further ado, let's go though. Let's get to it.
3 years now. Just like everyone else, we've had our ups and downs, things happen. But coming to therapy with a camera for some social experiment, it's a red flag, to be fair. And now, she knows my perspective on this. I'd prefer we go to a church and we sit down with a pastor in a corner. But, us getting to this extent where we're actually here for a social experiment, it doesn't make sense. I think it's gonna go south. I'm 90% sure, but at the end of the day, I'll just say, look, I told you so.
Hello. Hi, Denise.
Come in, sit down. Hello, Paul.
Damn.
Surprising TV
Commercial
shows
already?
are great.
Taking them ass in ASAP.
Surprising.
How was the traffic?
Terrible.
Oh,
but
was
we're
it?
here. We made it.
My name's Denise and I'm your therapist today. Have you ever been to therapy before?
Never. We've never been. I did go online. I read how important it is about, having premarital therapy, counselling, and I do believe myself and Paul are in dire need of some help. I wouldn't say we've deteriorated to a point of no return, but at the end of the day, we're progressing in our relationship, and I'm not entirely happy.
Okay. So, Paul, thank you for joining us. Have you got any idea of what expectations you are looking to get out of this therapy session?
I have no idea. I'm curious to find out.
Okay, that's great. Well, it's great that you're here. So, shall we start?
So, of course, this isn't my first time on camera. I'm very comfortable in front of camera. I understand Paul isn't. I didn't bring him here to embarrass him, though. This is kind of like shock therapy. It might shock him into kind of seeing that we need help, that we've actually got problems within our relationship.
I'm going to ask Yomi to just start us off. What would you like to start off with? I love you. You do know that, right?
Dog, anytime somebody say I love you, before they say something, they finna say some bullshit. You already know. She looked at that nigga, she said, I just want to let you know I love you. I already know it's finna be some shit. Look at Cuz, he already suspected, look. Man, look at Cuz' face. He knows it's finna be bogus.
And
See?
I feel as though we've got different views of life. So to me, Paul is very image.
That's why it's so long.
He puts too much emphasis on how people perceive us as a couple, how he's perceived as an individual and how I'm perceived as an individual. Currently in our relationship, we're doing a lot of patching
He ready.
instead of really fixing the issues.
Okay, Paul, do you feel the same way?
I'm literally blown away. I haven't even heard this before. Do you want to give more context to what you're actually saying? Because I'm a tiny bit
Okay. Paul, for example, has a lot of friends. He has affluent friends. He feels like he has to fit in, which he might fit in as friendship, but when it comes to finances, he doesn't necessarily fit in. So if we're looking at percentage-wise and when they go out and what they spend, they can afford it. We can't. But Paul will do it anyway. And then he'll spend the next week or two chasing the bag he's blown, which now leaves me in a deficit of love. So there's neglect going on in our household.
All right, so we literally just got here, like, we haven't been here for 5 minutes. Choma's talking about finance to the bloody Denise, someone that we don't even know. Now, first of all, there is no man that's out there with multiple accounts, crypto accounts, high interest accounts, that's gonna sit down and show his girl his balance. So she doesn't even know the financial situation first.
So hang on, let me just let Paul speak regarding the image and the going out and chasing the bag, as Shoma just said.
Not chasing the bag.
You know what's interesting? I actually think she's right. But let me break it down for you. I'm happy and I'm humble enough to be the brokest man in a room full of millionaires. Do you know why?
Okay.
Do you know who would have the most to benefit in that type of situation?
You would.
So that's practically how I've been able to exponentially grow my income, basically.
He's taken the whole fake it till you make it to another extent, because at the end of the day, I'm not naive to know that you are treated how you're perceived. However, be yourself. With the whole spending above your means, should I say, yes, we can afford it. I'm not saying we can't, because he's the first person to speak about finances and we need to save and we need to do this and we need to do that. But as much as, I purchase nice things, Paul does a lot of the spending. And in the past,
She got some pretty ass teeth, boy.
we've had situations where he's invested and there's been no returns. So I don't feel like I need to suffer at the expense of his investing and putting himself in positions to get deals when not all the time it works out. And
Well, you gotta really understand that, like, bro, when you go with somebody, I don't know if they married or they about to get married, or well, they not married because she ain't got a ring, but they dating to marry. And obviously this gotta be fake, because just the reactions to certain things, I'm just like, I don't know how this could be a little scripted. But when you messing with somebody and you know how they are is in regards to like the financials or just like their goals, bro, especially being an entrepreneur, man, you gotta accept it's gonna come with some losses, bro. Like this life that we live in, like America's, the Britons, just the world, bro. It's not built for success, bro, unless you a certain type of person. And like I said, when you dealing with people that's like they jumped off into entrepreneurship, it's gonna come with some lumps. And like being with somebody, knowing that, you accept that. You feel me? So you already knew what he was on, so you can't sit here and be complaining about, the L's you have to take and then where you are in expenses, because when it pay off, you're gonna be right there in the driver's seat. The passenger seat, talking about where we going. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like you can't complain about when it's bad, and then when it's good, you in the front seat. You know what I mean? Like, it don't work like that. But on the flip side, I don't agree with the fake it till you make it, bruh. Sometimes when you get into these rooms, you do gotta, it's smoke and mirrors, but fake it until you make it, bruh, is something I don't believe in, bro. Spend within your means, bro. Handle your business as a man, but, bro, be who you are. People gonna respect you way more, if you are who you are than you trying to be something you're not. Now, with that being said, I do understand that when you in certain rooms and people will look at you like, oh, he ain't on my level, or he ain't got this type of, cachet or the cash or whatever, and you don't look the part, niggas is not gonna fuck with you. So I get that side too. But I think it gotta be a happy medium. Like when you in these rooms, you gotta act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Still be yourself. Don't compromise your integrity and who you are as a man. But sometimes you gotta put out these smoke and mirrors to get to where you want to. So I get that. You know what I mean? But it's all a conversation at the end of the day. And as an adult, we have to be able to have these conversations. And you got to be able to bring this shit to the forefront. Because like what he said at the beginning, he was like, bro, I've never heard this before. Like, you just off the muscle kicked the door down and told her like some issues that I've never heard you say. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be a conversation, and you got to be willing to have it. Man, you can't. And I do know how, and I know it's long-winded. We're going to get back to the video. I do know how some women feel like dismissed. Some men and women feel dismissed by their partner because they'll say, well, I didn't want to talk to you because I didn't think you was going to listen. So I'd rather hold this till we get somebody that's going to allow us to basically have the floor to speak our piece. So I get that too. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's all a conversation.
We're together. Do you know what I mean? We're in a relationship. We're not business partners. So I'm suffering for nothing.
Okay. Do you feel that it's an equal situation?
She just said she's suffering for nothing. Okay. So am I nothing?
That's not what I said. It's like your comprehension. This is why we're here, because anytime I bring up at home, he dismisses it.
Really?
Okay, you're not comprehending what I'm saying.
Okay.
I've literally just explained it.
Yeah. Okay, look.
Out of everything I said, you got that bit. Like, Paul's, he takes what he wants to take, he hears what he wants to hear, and he sees what he wants to see.
I'm not dismissing it right now, right? We're having a conversation. You know, I don't know you from any...
I feel like when people take stuff how they want it, like when they hear certain things, cause it shit hurt a nigga feelings, bruh. So like, especially when you saying something and you condescending, bruh, or you like, well, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you being animated. Some niggas take that as disrespect. You feel me? So, you know, when you're trying to have a conversation, bro, you gotta kind of like make it your point to like watch your body language, because when you watch your body language, it might not be as offensive or triggering to somebody when you say something. And also just like your tone, bro, and moving your head, and like that's all this shit is body language, really. But like, shit, I've got into an argument with somebody before, and the only thing I heard was, "Oh, nigga, you's a bitch." What? That's all I heard. I didn't hear all the other shit the nigga said after that. But because he was like, I'm not he or she, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in general. Like, I'm just talking. Like, I'm not giving you an exact, you know, circumstance. But he or she said whatever. Nigga, I'm like, nigga, I ain't heard none of that other shit you said. All I heard was, I'm a bitch. So now I'm ready to, that's all I heard. I ain't hear nothing else. So now we can't have that level of understanding because you got kind of personal attacks. And that's how it is kind of too. Like when you say something that got a sting to it, and then your body language and how you explaining it kind of got this little, nigga ain't trying to hear nothing else, bro. You know what I mean? So that's probably why they did blue therapy though.
Anywhere, but you're here. Let's have the conversation, right? So when we first started dating, she was happy with, you know, the drive, the ambition, you know, me taking, you know, calculated risk here and there and gaining rewards. She's the first person to come and, you know, say, oh, congratulations, babe, let's celebrate together. But then I've actually kept the same energy, and now it seems like she doesn't really have the same energy. So who is the person that's falling off?
Okay, so in other words, I'm a hater.
Straight betting beats parlays every single time. Let me tell you guys why. Because when you have those 3, 4, 5 team parlays, your chances.
Somebody got some slap outside.
Because I still would celebrate your wins.
No, that's true, but the only thing is, let me give you an example, right? So literally, I have access to a good number of private members clubs. This is through the clients of mine. I train high net worth individuals, you know, celebrities, you name it. Now, with these membership clubs, obviously it's not everyone that's, you know, invited.
Nigga, though.
And I feel like that kind of affects trauma, whereas before, if we were...
Damn, she fine. Look at her lips, bro. She carry herself well. Except for the wig, bro. Like, you can see the lace on her and shit. Wasn't gonna say nothing. She tried to put makeup to hide it, but you gotta hide that lace better. But back to what I was saying, she hating on my nigga. It's that those little small ass, like, you roll your eyes, you shake your head, bro. That shit set a nigga off, bro. I know it set me off. My ex, she used to do shit like we'd be talking and she would just like, well, she wasn't always wrong, but she would just, her body language would just piss me off. And then, you know, when you be with somebody, man, they know what buttons to press, but it's just like, dog, you have to actively listen and show that you care. And you know, it also takes some restraint from the other person when y'all chatting too, and you know, y'all having this discussion. Both of y'all gotta practice restraint, cause you can't get offended at everything. But yeah, bro, she gotta do it better with her body language. Like that shit would have me hot. You know what I mean? If I ain't know how to deal with it, it would definitely have me hot.
We're going to like, you know, like a normal type of, average, maybe not average Joe, but you know, the usual. Then I'll kind of be, oh babe, you know, come along. But when I'm actually, you know, grafting and chasing the bag, as she said, I don't really feel like she needs to be present, and she actually doesn't have an invite anyway, so.
Okay, that's not what I'm not upset that I'm not able to come to the events that you go to and to the gambling places, because it's gambling if you ask me. It's casino, isn't it? So the clubs you guys are going to and the money you're spending, some of it is gambling, all right? Because everything he likes to say is constructive. Clubbing is not constructive. It's not beneficial to our relationship or to him. Even places like that, he places too much emphasis on how they look at him. So you're out here doing the most, buying so many bottles, paying 10K for tables, and it doesn't make sense. And I'm at home being neglected. When he comes home, he goes back to work. So my point is, you're putting too much emphasis on the way they see you. Why is that? You're supposed to be impressing me, not them.
So the type of people that I deal with, they're on another level, to be fair. They're high net worth and they work really hard for themselves. Now, for me to be able to kind of be that act of service for them, you can imagine how hard I have to work. If they're calling you, you need to answer. If they're sending you a message, whether it's a text or WhatsApp, listen, you need to be on point. I'm able to give them that service.
So I'm on my way for this social experiment and I'm quite excited. I'm happy that Jamel is using this initiative and wants us to be part of this. There's a few things that I do want to get off my chest, so it will be nice to speak to Jamel,
Oh, this is like okay, it's different stories in one, bro. Okay, but I was like, damn, who is she? Damn, what man, you feel me? Yeah, I feel you though. Let's go.
to the therapist, and I'm excited.
Deborah, did you travel far?
I didn't actually. I live in Highbury in Islington, so it was not too bad of a journey, just about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
So my partner's running late, I apologise.
Whose idea to come to the session was it?
It was Jamel's idea, but I'm open to it. I'm excited. You know, I want to see where we can take our relationship, because we are, you know, we've been together a year now. So I don't actually understand how Jamel is late. He's the one that has brought me to this whole thing, and you're late. I'm sitting here, I don't know the lady, I look very stupid, and Jamel is late.
Here he is.
So I'm late.
Was the traffic bad?
Sorta, yeah.
Oh, hell no, I would have been hot too. Bruh, my girl came in like that, bruh, I'll be sick. That nigga wrong, bruh. Like, and then how he came in, bruh, he wasn't like apologetic or nothing. He came in arrogant as a motherfucker. So she got the right to kind of be stank, but hopefully they can hold this shit together while they going through this. But it don't look like it though. Then the way he responded to the lady, bro, was crazy, dog. Like, bruh, gotta do better, bruh.
Well, you're here now, so that's all that matters. Can I just start by asking you what brought you here, and how long have you been together?
We're EF Ultimate
These
Play,
asses
the best
kicking
way
my
to see the
butt,
world
bro.
for anyone 18 to 35.
Damn, these ass, bruh.
We've actually been together for a year. I met Jamel at one of his fitness events. So my sister also does fitness, so they were doing a class together. And then we met, we started talking, and then now we're here. Yeah. So he has had therapy before, and he thought it was really good and helpful. So I feel like that's why I'm open to doing it.
And what are you hoping to achieve by the end? What's your goal coming to therapy?
I think to actually set some foundations and actually blossom from this beautiful relationship that we've got. We started great. Relationships do have rocky parts, but it's nothing too big, I guess, to get over.
Just looking into your background, have you had many relationships?
This actually is my first relationship, but I have obviously dated in the past. But yeah, this is my first relationship, and yeah, going strong a year.
And what about you, Jamel?
This is my fourth relationship. Hopefully it's my last one, to be fair, so looking good.
Mostly things are going well then.
I mean, to an extent, I think there's a lot that we need to work on. An example of today is Jamal's lateness. I work at 9 to 5. He does
Damn,
fitness,
bruh.
so our timetables are.
That nigga, hey, he wrong, bruh. Like, I'm the type of dude, I'm gonna keep it 100. It don't matter, man, woman, whatever, bruh. Like, bruh, he wrong, bruh. Body language, a motherfucker. Like, bruh, rolling his eyes hard. That was a hard roll, bruh. She should have went upside that nigga head, bruh. I don't condone domestic, but come on, bruh.
Already clash, but whenever we plan to go on like date nights or we go church together every 2 weeks, he's always late. When I address him, he's unable to communicate and explain like why he's late or give me a heads up for being late. So yeah, that's a problem for me. I feel like he's always late when it comes to something that we're doing. I don't feel like he respects my time. I don't think Jamal has ever been late to a client's Zoom meeting, but why is it when it's Deborah time, he's late?
My time management is not the issue. I feel like it's more down to communication. There's been several times.
Do you communicate that you're going to be late?
Of course.
What about last week when you were supposed to come to my house?
Yes, we changed the time before then. So, Denise, this is the situation. So, originally the time was for 8 p.m. Then I realized I double booked with another client. So I gave her the
Yeah, that's already an issue. We had pre-planned that we were going to meet up because as of recent, we haven't been seeing each other as often because Jamal's taken on more clients.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
But we had pre-agreed that we were going to see each other on this particular day. Why are you double booking?
Things happen. Like, I do have clients across the pond.
Can I just ask a question? When you are going to be late, do you communicate that? Do you let her know?
No.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, so the last time we invited me to your house, didn't I communicate that with you?
He told me 5 minutes before the time that he was going to be late. That's inappropriate.
Deborah just always complains about me being late. Like, she just feel like she's been controlling. Like, she doesn't take consideration of my time, where I'm coming from.
Nigga, you're dead wrong. That's not controlling because somebody wants you to respect their time, girlfriend or not, cuz. Like, bruh, you gotta keep it all the way 100, bruh. Like, dog, if my girl was to show up late everywhere we went together, bruh, I would be annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Cause like obviously you don't give a fuck. You don't care about me. You don't care about what we got going on because you're late and I've said something about it. And then you refuse to let me know in advance. You know, everybody know, bro, when you're getting ready or if you hit traffic, bro, you know when you en route, bro, you're gonna be late. You just know. Especially like if it's 30 minutes away and you on the way and you're supposed to be there at 8 and let me say it's 8:20, bro, you might shoot a text. Don't shoot a text when you 5 minutes away. Oh, I'm about to be late. Nah, nigga, let someone know, bro. Like, I think bro just immature. Like, it's easy to let a motherfucker know. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll be late sometimes, bro. I'm like when it come to like outings and shit, I'll be late, bro. 9 times 10 I'll be late, but I always do apologize. You know what I'm saying? You know. And I always say in advance, yeah, I'm not gonna be on time, but I'll be on my way though. But yeah, this nigga wrong.
What I'm doing before, she just wants to set the time and expects me to get there. They ain't gonna run.
Just for the record, how would you like him to change?
At the end of the day, I like his drive, and that's kind of why we're together.
Bouncing.
My point is, there needs to be a balance. I'm happy for you to grind. I'm happy for you to do all the things you do. But again, we're in a relationship. The problem with you is you think we're business partners. We're not. I need love as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got a business, I work, but I still feed you, I still love on you, but I don't get, it's not reciprocated.
Right, so hang on, Paul, do you feel that you're giving as good as you get in the love stakes?
Shopify's point-of-sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payment?
Well, to be fair, I thought I did, but now I'm thinking to myself, like, does she trust, do you trust me?
What?
Yes or no?
I do trust you.
Okay. If you trust me and you trust my judgment and you know that between the both of us, we both got ourselves to the position where we are, which is a better position than we were in, Why would you not continue to trust the process?
Nigga. Now I'm on your ass. Fam. They don't have shit to do with nothing she talking about, bro. Bro, you gotta reciprocate. Yeah, she on some of these aspects she falling short of as far as like understanding like this is the man you decided to be with and this is what he gotta do. He gotta do certain things. So you do have to be in the process and trust it. It's gonna be hard. This is part of it. But on the flip side, nigga, you have to do everything in your realm and your capabilities to be able to make sure your girl feels comfortable and secure, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to. I'm not saying I'm perfect, you know what I mean, doing that. But, like, bruh, you have to do, or at least put your best foot forward to try to do that. Meaning, like, yes, you know, I'm out here getting to it, but I'm going to send you flowers. We're going to go out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cook you dinner. Like, just because I'm out getting to it don't mean I'm going to neglect home, bro. That's one thing I won't do. I'm not going to neglect home. Now, I might fall short in some areas, but I'm not finna neglect the house, bro. And that's what you got to understand, bro. You still got to date your gal, bro. Now, if the money ain't hitting like it used to be and you can't take her out as much, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because it just be what it be, bro. Like, bro, like, niggas fall short sometimes, especially when you a business owner, bro. It's hard. But nothing that he's saying, bro, I can't get behind because that's just an excuse, bro. You wrong. Dead wrong. You wrong and you know it.
Because you've eradicated the whole love aspect of our relationship. I'm a woman. I'm not wood. Do you understand? Like, I've got a heart.
Now, this is the problem that I have with women, right? Like, for example, with Choma and I, when we first started, she knows I'm hardworking. I was doing X, Y, Z, what I had to do, okay? Everything was fine. She was happy I've got a hardworking guy, okay, hug, kiss, okay, cool. Nowadays, when I'm coming back late, the same person's complaining, asking me where am I coming from? And I'm thinking, what? Fair enough, I don't work overtime and I'm doing other things on a different level, but I'm the same person, so why would you question it?
Can I just ask, what's the last loving thing you did for
Denise?
Yeah, Denise.
Look, we're not going to play the whole turn each other against each other. When's the last time you bought flowers? Look, forget about all of that. Let's get down to what it is now. Just to briefly go over this, right? As far as I'm...
Shit, go upside that nigga head. You know, again, I'm not big when it comes to like domestic, but like, bruh, this nigga, I can see his issue, bro. Dude is dismissive, bro. Extremely dismissive and don't want to get. He trying to get to the root of the problem, but it's not always that simple, bro. You can't sit here and want to, you know, go our way to get to the solution without addressing every last aspect, bro. Like, you got to sit here and you got to actually, you know, get to the meat and potatoes of it. And how you do that is, bro, talking about every little thing, bro. Like, she's sitting here and she's trying to get you to realize what you're doing and trying to get you to answer the question. You can't answer the question, bro. You feel me? Because you know you wrong, nigga. And that be the problem with a lot of us, bro. Like, a lot of us men, bro, like, a lot of us just don't be accountable, bro. We just don't think our shit stink. You know what I mean? And I think that's the issue, bro. You know, I don't think all niggas is like this, but like, it's a good bit of us that's just not accountable. And then same for the women, bro. Like, y'all be, bro, y'all not, a lot of y'all not accountable, and a lot of y'all don't apologize. You know what I'm saying? But again, it all boils down to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And if you got those, bro, you can build on a positive elevation in the mind and be able to get to the next point. But you gotta want to do that shit. Like, me personally, I'm one of them niggas, bro, that I be locked in on some shit. When I'm trying to do something, I'm locked in, bro, and it takes a toll at home, bro. But you know, all you gotta do is say something once, or something for me to not even just say something. I'm gonna always bounce back. I might slack a little bit, but then I'm gonna come full circle and handle my business. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a man. You know what I mean? And I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? So now I really start to understand, like, bro, you can't slack at all. You got a baby, bro. Some people might slack, but you can't slack in regards to, like, still taking care of home and handling your business. And I think a lot of these niggas just don't understand that shit. And it's a reason why I think that. I really think a lot of niggas don't understand this shit because niggas don't be having daddies, bro. They teach niggas how to be men. That's really it. You know what I mean? Niggas don't have that good OG father figure or father to teach you how to be a man. You feel me? But that's another conversation.
Understand, you've been called, or employed rather, to basically help us in our relationship to get better, right? Okay. So how do you think you're doing so far?
Okay, first, don't be rude.
It's a genuine question.
That's uncalled for.
It's a genuine question.
Okay, I can answer that, Shema, don't worry. The fact
She need a beat on that nigga. She doing the right thing, but cuz, what? Man, listen, if that was my mama, bro, and I seen this shit, I would have been a little upset, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Don't come to my mama like that, nigga. Nigga, don't be mad because you insecure about whatever she asking, nigga. That shit ain't straight. I mean, of course I'm not gonna, like, that's my mama really flip, but I'm just saying, like, that shit really uncalled for. And his girl calling him out on it. At first, you know, I was on her head because she was bullshitting a little bit, but, bro, he really on some nerd behavior, bro. Like, this ain't man business at all. Like, this not what men do. Straight up.
The fact is that I'm here to enable you to see through the fog that may be there at the moment. I'm not here to give you an answer. I'm just helping you discover what's going on.
Okay. What's your success rate in terms of, like, couples that have been to your therapy sessions and have gone on?
Oh, yeah, nigga trying to discredit this lady, bro.
I think you've already done your research.
He on some whole shit, man. Like, bruh, why you attacking this lady? She helped me out. Y'all heard. That's the shit I can't get behind this type of shit. Like, bro, this lady is sitting here. Yes, she's doing her job. And yes, she probably deal with a lot of stuff like this. But, bruh, like, and this shit probably is fake, but just for the content and just for the conversation, we gonna have a dialogue. Bro, this shit is lame. Like, you really trying to degrade her, bro. Like, that shit ain't straight, bro. I can't really get behind a nigga like that. And I feel like I can see what she goes through and why she do be acting the way she was acting at the beginning, but still she was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But she need to leave this nigga. I'm for real. Because a dude like him, bro, like how he is, bro, he ain't never gonna straighten up until he lose the one he really care about. You know what I'm saying? But, like, bro, he a bullheaded type dude, bro. Like, he ain't. It's gonna take a lot for him to gather that shit together. Like, and like, bro, I'm trying to tell you because he over here challenging the therapist. Like, bro, nigga, go there, get what you paid for, and apply some of it, and go on, bro. You ain't gotta take everything she's saying. Like she said, she's just trying to get you to see, you know, something different. But, nigga, challenging the therapist, fam. Bruh, she need to go ahead and leave him, bruh. That should be her red flag right there, bruh. Straight up.
I did research and I found out that a lot of people gave you good reviews. A lot of them have actually gone on to get married. A lot of them have resolved their situation. Be open-minded. I feel like people get results from you if they're open-minded.
Babe, she didn't answer the question. What's your success rate? I need percentages. I deal with figures.
Nigga, you ain't asking the question one time, fool. You been bobbing and weaving. You hear me? He been bobbing and weaving the whole time. He talking about he need numbers, bruh. She need to leave this nigga, dog. If that was my girl, she'd be ready to be on my top, straight up. She'd be sick to her motherfucking stomach. That I'm showing my ass like this, cause now he being defensive, dismissive, defensive, offensive, bruh. You don't need to deal with no nigga like this, bruh. Straight up.
I'm afraid I don't work in figures. I work in people, and when people come back, it's because they're seeing results. So as far as I'm concerned, things are working.
So
treated his ass.
To your session, that means it's working.
Well, you sign up for a certain number of sessions, and then we discuss whether you need to do.
So there's more than one.
She ready to pop that nigga. You see her face, bruh? She should have smacked the shit out of
Water fountains tainted with lead.
This is a chronic problem.
Now, 6 years later, 7 News investigates why it's taking so long to provide safe drinking water on every floor. Thursday on 7 News at 6.
Bruh, what the fuck? I'm not editing this shit neither.
He's being very rude, and I really don't understand why.
He's a
She's
fucking
just doing her
nerd, that's
job.
why.
I'm quite happy with the service we're getting, so...
Yeah, bro, he's being a nerd, man. You need to lead that nigga. She wanna smack that nigga. I seen it in her eyes. She embarrassed.
I don't know why he needs to calm down a little bit, because I'm getting irritated at this point. You're being very dismissive.
No.
At the end of the day, Paul is making me feel less than. Okay, he's very judgmental with the whole image thing. So if I don't do what he does, then there's a problem. One thing I'm not going to continue to do is be with a man. Not saying that I want to leave this relationship, but I can't continue to be in a relationship with someone who makes me feel less than or makes me feel like I'm in the wrong every single time.
Babe, okay. If we're both kind of in line in terms of our goals and our visions, then I would assume that we'd both basically be on the same page. Is that wrong, Denise?
No, it's good when couples are on the same page, but are you on the same page?
Are you, Oscar?
I'm asking both of you, do you think you're on the same page?
I feel as though we are on the same page with certain things, but again, as much as Paul says I like to nag, he has a lot of issues with things that I do.
Me and Jamel argue all the time about his phone and social media. He's literally in love with social media. There's this new app called Clubhouse. I don't know if you've heard about it. This guy loves the app so much. I actually wish the app was not invented. I would call Jamel after a long day and we haven't spoken for a whole day, and he has Clubhouse in the background. Like, he'd literally call me on his MacBook so that he can have Clubhouse in the background, and then we'll have a separate conversation. Like, that's just too much.
How does that make you feel when you've got Clubhouse going and you're on the phone as well?
I mean, if I haven't spoken to you all day, like, am I not important? Like, you know that I go bed early, so I'm literally gonna take 20 minutes of your time. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But he has to have Clubhouse in the background. He has to be on stage. Everyone has to hear Jamel's voice. Like, it's really not that deep. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that he's crazy.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit ain't doing us no good. God dang. I don't know why my keyboard tripping like this. Oh, shit, y'all. We might be stuck on this shit. Oh, finally. Damn. That shit was tripping. Hold on, let's get back to it. My shit freezing, bro. Damn, I might have to edit this shit out. It's hating on me, y'all. Alright, yeah, let's see.
Giving female attention, am I not giving him enough attention? This guy always wants to be on stage. What are you chasing? What are you looking for? I don't understand.
It's really not that deep, to be fair, the way she's making it. To be fair, I would describe Clubhouse as like a podcast, really and truly. So I just listen to it as like background noise.
No, you don't. You're always on stage and you always have to make one comment or another.
I'm on stage, but it doesn't mean I'm always commenting.
Regardless of the fact
he doesn't listen to me important in your life?
Not more than Deborah.
No, I don't agree. Please ask that question honestly, please.
I said it.
So Clubhouse is less important than me?
No, you are more important than Clubhouse. That's facts.
I don't really agree, but that's fine.
You know what they say, it's a safe space, so it's an app full of fun and work, I guess. But I don't think it's about Clubhouse. I feel like Deborah she wants attention, I guess. So her being clingy here and there, it's cute. But she just needs to relax. I think she's getting a bit jealous, maybe.
How much time do you actually spend together?
I think when we first started the relationship, we were seeing each other quite often. Obviously, times have changed and shifted, and obviously our work schedules have gone busy. But now
Do you think you make time for me?
Yes, I do make time for you. As I said, like within reason, within our time schedules, obviously she knows mine, I've given her my rota. She knows when I'm busy and when I'm not, so you can obviously bob and weave in between.
So just explain to me what a typical working day for you is.
Cool, so obviously, as I said before, obviously I'm across the pond, so I cover 8 different countries. Do you have an issue?
No, but it's like you keep saying you cover 8 different countries, we get it. Like, sometimes you wake up at 6 a.m, sometimes you wake up at, we understand.
There we go. So obviously I'm in different time zones, I'm in different body clocks, so I do get tired easily. And obviously I'm exhausting a lot of energy. I'm a personal trainer, nutritionist, and a brand marketer.
Do you feel that you make time for Deborah?
Most certainly.
I don't think he does. When we first got together, we were seeing each other up to 3 times a week. Now it's like once every 2 weeks. For me, I don't know if you want to spend time with me or not, but for me, that's like what's the relationship. We're going to see you once every 2 weeks. Do you get what I mean? I love quality time, and you know that. Yeah. And at the start of the relationship, that was what was happening. But obviously now there has been a shift, and that is what I don't like.
Okay. So Paul, just give me a little bit of your background. What business are you in?
Yes.
Yeah, answer the question, babe.
So what does my business have to do with
God, this nigga's a
asking.
bitch. This nigga is annoying, bruh. Answer the fucking question. She need to leave this nigga, bruh. She love this nigga dirty draws, cause boy, damn, bruh. She should have been went upside that nigga head straight up. That nigga showing his ass.
Wondered, whether that was influencing the way that you deal with life. Sorry?
I'm a provider.
What is it that you do? I don't understand.
I don't see how this is gonna help our relationship in the long term. This is the problem that I have, right? Look, with this Denise lady, I just feel like she's just asking lots of intrusive questions that doesn't really relate to the situation at hand. She's asking me, what do I do? Like, I make money, that's what I do. Like, it's a silly question. What do you want from me? Do you understand? You're here for a certain purpose to help with the relationship. Do that. If you can't do that, then you're not of use for me. The whole point is she's here, right? And I got her here. We've been together for 3 years.
You got me here?
No, well, not here specifically, but I mean, in terms of the journey, we've been together for a long time. I've managed to sustain our relationship financially, if that's the question you're asking.
No, I wasn't. I was simply wondering what motivated you and how you work together.
Without telling you too much, I literally work with high net worth individuals, influencers, celebrities, you name it, provide them with basically nutrition as well as fitness. I also run an IT business, which I work with potentially, really influencers, brands, more of the upscale, basically.
So you're a very busy man.
I am.
Even if there's nothing to do, Paul will tell his friends I've just done something. No, you haven't. Like, chill.
That nigga be full of shit. And that nigga be motherfucking, he one of them niggas just like, I got my girlfriend a Boston Apple at the Ritz-Carlton, bitch. Like, he one of them type niggas. Like, bruh, don't nobody give a fuck. I got on $6,000 Louis Vuitton lapel pin on my suit, bitch. He's one of those type niggas. Like, he one of them niggas that you would want to hit right in his mouth. Like, bruh, like, nigga, she should just, bruh, leave this guy. He's not for you. I want to know where they at. I need to figure out her Instagram. I'm finna go on Instagram and see if they together, because if this how this shit went, if it's fake or I don't know, I needs to know. Because that nigga would have socked that nigga out a long time ago.
Relax, like, you're not busy 24/7. Even the busiest person has time, Paul.
And do you do anything together? Any, hobbies that you do together?
Aside from on our laptops in the same room, maybe. When we started dating, we used to like the same music. He was more fun. Now I don't even know who's sitting next to me, to be honest.
And how do you feel?
I think that's BS.
It's BS.
Look, music. I'm a Burna Boy fan. You used to be, but now you're
I still like Burna Boy.
WizKid. Like, that doesn't make sense. If you like something, just stick to,
First of all, you've changed, babe. You didn't like what you liked 5 years ago. I know that because of the food, simply the food that you eat. Okay, so people change.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let her cook, because she cooking right now. She cooking. Because I was finna start cooking.
I still like Burna Boy, but I prefer WizKid. It doesn't mean that it has to be your way.
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly, just highlight your text and type how you...
This is a problem with you. Like, if it's not your way, it's the highway.
No, this is...
Yeah, this is true, bro. He don't be hearing shit. It's almost like he wearing, like, cotton balls in his ear. And just like, la, 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 la. And then when she get done talking, he take him out and just say whatever. And then put him back in. And then he be like, la, 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 type shit. Because he don't listen to shit. And I feel like, you know, she said, you don't like the same shit you liked 5 years ago. True. Every 6 months, somebody's changing. If you think about 6 months ago, I'm pretty sure it's stuff that you like now that you didn't like then. Like me, I eat watermelon now. I used to hate watermelon, bruh. I literally just started eating watermelon like 2 weeks ago. You feel me? I used to hate it with a passion. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I've changed. Every 6 months as a person you change. And I think in relationships, you need to have these conversations every 6 months. What's new? What do you like different now? Baby, what you like to eat now? You feel me? Your taste buds different? Where you like to go? What interests? What are you reading books now? Do you like to read? What's your favorite show? Do you like action still, or do you like thrillers? What is it? I think that, you know, or like, do you care that I hang out with my friends still, or do you want me to be home a little bit more? Because used to you didn't care. Those are the conversations that help these relationships help put gas in the tank and help these relationships go. Having difficult conversations, even if you don't want to have them. And I think that a lot of people don't like to have these because they're so afraid to lose what they have. But in the same time, you're suffering in the process. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to have these conversations, bro. Like, it's imperative. And I think, like what she's been saying, bro, we living in a stage where, you know, and it sucks that that's her nigga, but that's her nigga. Like, we live in a stage where, you know, everybody wants to be this famous person or be known for this. And unfortunately, yeah, the nigga got the bread, but unfortunately, like, she's with a nigga that's on this type of time. So some of that shit, she gotta, you know, she agreed to it. She obviously love him. So some of that shit, she gotta eat the shit sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga not gonna change. I can see now that this shit is not going to work, bruh. At all, just from this one video, because they just want two different things. And bruh, it's just, this nigga is the type of nigga that has to lose something in the most devastating way in order to look into the mirror and be like, nigga, I need to change. He's just one of the niggas that gotta learn the hard way, because you can't tell him shit. Bruh, any nigga that argues with a therapist is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
This is the problem with you. You don't keep the same energy. Do you understand? When we first started dating, you know what type of energy I was on. Do you understand? You know the frequency that I was taking us to.
Okay, answer the question she asked us. What do we do together aside from work that is meaningful? Is that what you said?
Let me tell you what we do, right? Every 28 days, we have a couples review. Right.
Oh,
so how the couples review works is we basically, you know, go over our individual and collective plans, goals, targets, and we kind of, you know, make like a checkbox type of situation, and we mark stuff off, help each other out with whatever it is that we need help with, and it's worked basically in our relationship.
It hasn't worked.
So as we said before,
I think that their relationship is, like she said, they like business partners. That shit, she gotta be happy and miserable. He nigga never get married acting like that. But they shit real transactional. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll always be that nigga that's chasing that thrill and just chasing accomplishments instead of just looking at life for what it is and appreciating what you have, because your girl not gonna look like that in the next 10 years. She gonna change. She gonna have kids, and just the outer beauty changes. What you have with a motherfucker or a person is that what's on the inside. You got to be able to stand neck and neck, shoulder to shoulder, and be able to walk step in step with a person. You got to be able to know what they like. You got to be able to know when she comes in the house, you know what I'm saying? He or she, whoever, what it is, I don't know, whatever you do, but when they come in the house, you got to know what's like, where they mood at. You know what I'm saying? What energy level they on? How to be able to divert that or stay away from, or give them time. You have to know these things. With that, the shit they doing, he the type of nigga, bro, that's gonna work hard. He probably be able to provide, but in 20 years, your kid don't even know who you are, and they resent you because you wasn't there. And those are the things the variables that's in our lives day to day that fuck kids up, that really like screw the mental of children up. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I provided, quote unquote. You did, but you lacked emotional support. Where you be like, well, your mama was there. They didn't need it from their mama as much as they needed from you. They needed a balance. That's what people fail to realize, bro. Like, it's a balance. You feel me? Whatever it is, you have to have balance, bro. You can't be one or the other. It has to be a good balance. And I think that's what she's fighting for in this episode. It's balance, bro. But you can't fight for balance with somebody that doesn't see that they're doing any wrong. She's arguing with a brick wall. So the best thing that she can do, that's a red flag, walk away. And it's easier said than done because they've been putting in time. They 3 years in. He done changed. But, bro, like, you changing as a woman. So sometimes, again, like having difficult conversations, you got to make difficult decisions. And that's just what it is.
Obviously, 9 to 5, fitness guy, yeah? Okay, well, fitness instructor, brand manager, because he hates when I don't say it properly, all of that. So I have meetings all day, and so sometimes when Jamel messages me, I can't message him back as soon as. So his timetable, I would say, it's more flexible than mine. I would message Jamel, and then he would message me back, and then, you know, I wouldn't respond in another 2 hours. And I know this guy's on his phone, like I literally saw him on Instagram, but because I had taken ages, because I was busy to message him, he would basically be matching my messages and take another 2 hours to message me. That is so childish. Is that not childish?
So wait, I'm being childish.
Is that not childish? Do you or do you not match my messages?
You're assuming that I do that.
Oh wait, hold on. Did I not see you on Instagram earlier that day that I messaged you? I double texted you and said, sorry, did you not see my message? Did I not?
Yeah, so that means you're monitoring my Instagram.
No, that's not, what I'm trying to say is, you match my messages. It's very childish. Okay, cool, so why didn't you respond to me for 2 hours?
I'm busy with clients. I'm not.
No, because you said I have your timetable, and yes, I do.
Yeah.
You wasn't with a client at that time.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Like, it's ridiculous.
So like, with this, I think that you can't assume, bro, because if you assuming you making an ass out of me and you. But I also do think that, like, you can't get mad at this nigga because you taking all day to respond because you busy. Just say I'll talk to you later. You see how simple that was? But you want to talk to him now. Okay, but that's not fair to his time. You taking time because you got stuff to do. Just say, hey, baby, I'm busy. Can I holler at you later? I do want to talk to you. I wish I could when I'm at work. Boom. Same with him. He got a little bit more free time. He can be on Instagram just because it say, have you ever been on Instagram and say 3 minutes? You was on there like 3 minutes ago, but really, like, you probably was on there at 50 minutes ago. The algorithm and the app sometimes be off. You can't really assume that. But even still, if he didn't respond, so what? Talk to him later. I think they both being childish, and I think they can't. Dude being so nonchalant and she just being so like that, they just clashing, bro. Like, both of them need to take a chill pill. They both need to be told what they doing wrong. Hey, bro, you need to chill out. You need to stop making these facial expressions and actually be honest with her and be honest with yourself. And you need to relax. And you need to be open. And listen, bro. He is tripping, but you tripping too.
So childish. Like, if Max's mum was doing something, he would just admit it's not that serious.
We're not going to do comparisons.
Max's boyfriend, we speak a lot, as you know. Wait, me and Max speak a lot, isn't it? Like, she told me that when she addresses a situation, he's able to acknowledge it and he just moves on. Do you get what I mean?
I couldn't care less about your friend's boyfriend, this and that.
Well, maybe you should chat to him a bit more.
How about this? Yeah, don't compare me. Like, I've had enough of your conversation with your friends, talking about our sex life, our family life, this. It needs to stop now. Deborah does this thing that...
Yeah, she tripping, bro. Like, bro, I know you got friends and you got to, bounce stuff off each other, but that ain't going to do shit but make you more jealous or just, like, fed up with your situation because, oh, Max do this. And then you go back and you say it to Cuz going to get pissed. I would be mad. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I would be on that same shit. I don't give a fuck about what they got going on. We need to be worried about what we have going on. And I know you need to vent with somebody, but don't bring that shit over here in this arena. You feel me? Watching somebody else's blessings only makes you wish you had it, and it makes you unsatisfied with what you have, bro. Your time is coming. People don't understand this shit. Your time is gonna come when it come, and God's gonna have it for you. But at the same time, you gotta sit here and be, present in what you got, present in the situation, because you missing out on everything trying to compare niggas to niggas or situations or whatever, circumstances, bro. Where you are in your process, you're meant to be there at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? You're meant to be there. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be there. You think about the shit that you did when you was 5, 16, 20, whatever, what have you. You was there and you got out of it. You know what I'm saying? But you're meant to be in this stage for a reason, bro. You can't be comparing shit, bro. You can't.
I actually hate, like, she loves comparing me to other people, other guys. Like, no one likes getting compared to other people. Like, why would you do it? We've had this conversation enough times. Honestly, it just needs to stop. It pisses me off so much, like.
Is this quite an influential person in your life? Do they influence you, this friend?
Yeah, Max is my best friend, so we speak a lot about our relationships. I'm an open person. Like, I'm happy to speak about our sex life. I'm happy to speak about things that we do. Like, I'm happy.
And how does that make you feel, knowing that she's talking to this friend of hers?
It just sounds like my girlfriend's a chatty patty. I don't like girls that just be speaking too much. Like, I hear she's your friend, but when it comes to situations that's about myself, especially my family life, and then you're talking about
family life.
Yeah, family life.
What's it about your family?
Yeah, so let me just put some context into it. So she spoke about a situation between me and my mother.
Oh my gosh.
We've had a bit.
Are you actually going to bring up that situation here?
Yeah, I'm going to bring it back up.
Okay.
So yeah, me and my mum, we have a bit of a, what did I say? Here and there relationship sort of thing. So she's gone to her friend Mansa and just told her about the situation. I'm thinking it has nothing to do with your friend.
I wasn't telling her, Denise, I wasn't telling her about the situation. I was just telling her how it was affecting me and Jamel. That's what I was saying.
And what advice did she give you?
She just said, like, that you're moving out soon. You know, it's just general chit-chat. Like, why do you care about my conversation with Matt?
Open your mouth about general chit-chat. Am I just?
Yeah, she wrong, bro. Not like, bro, like, one thing you gotta do, bro, you can't, you know, I don't know if y'all seen Boondocks. Boondocks had an episode where this girl was dating Granddad. She was supposed to be crazy. She was crazy as hell. And she had a friend in her ear. She had a little earpiece. And her friend was like, just everything he did, she was just talking shit. Girl, I would have did this. Girl, I would have did that. Girl, I would have did this. And at the end of the episode, she was like, yeah, if a man would have did me like that, girl, I would have just killed myself. Girl blew herself up in the car, and her earpiece was still on the ground talking. Point is, bro, like, some shit you just cannot do, bro, because it's gonna affect you. Some shit you gotta have an opinion on your own, a mind on your own, and be able to, like, formulate your own opinions and shit. And some stuff your friends don't need to know. Because let's say he did some bullshit and you told him, bro, your friends never gonna forget that. Your parents never gonna forget that because they love you. They don't love this nigga. And they don't know this nigga like you know him. So then you go and put this game in their ear, and now they got a opinion to Cud, and they don't even know Cud. And really, y'all back to doing whatever y'all was doing beforehand, hunching, all that. And they hate this nigga because you put this in their ear. Like, sometimes, bro, you just gotta know when to just count your L's and shit and just, you feel me? Just, you know, press on. And I think that, you know, that's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, bro. Keep your business your business.
It's genuine chit-chat. You just need to understand that.
You the shade bar down.
Okay, that's childish. I literally do not see an issue with telling my best friend about my relationship. Like, it's what girls do. It's what we do. It's how we like to communicate. We like to share with our besties. Like, Mansa likes to hear my stories and I like to hear hers. I think Jamel probably has an issue with it because he's not acting right. If he was doing the most now and he knew that I was happy with his behaviour, then maybe he wouldn't mind me telling Mansa.
So, in this checkup, are you both, as they say, on the same page?
Of course.
We're on the same page as we've been. We're always on the same page because all Paul cares about is if our finances have grown, if our savings has grown. Aside from that, if we're still arguing, nothing changes. Do you understand? If it's the point that I'm cleaning up the whole damn house, as well as having a 9-to-5 and a business, nothing's changed. He doesn't have an input in personal stuff. It's just about work. So if it's about working, then I understand, the review works.
So tell me, Paul, before you got involved with Shoma, how did you run your household?
Well, obviously, everything was self-sustainable, self-managed. However, at the end of the day, I think the question that you should be asking Choma is, if she is getting into a relationship with a person like myself, I don't want to say bringing to the table, but...
What am I bringing to the table?
No, I'm not saying that you don't bring anything to the table. I'm saying you need to let her know that there's certain things that are expected when...
Yourself feeling down, having low
Hey,
energy,
it's killing me,
drive, or
bro.
motivation, contact us at 610-484-5225.
When she's receiving, you know, a certain frequency.
Okay,
If that...
first of all, I contribute to the bills. I'm doing my own, I take care of myself. Of course he buys me things, but I'm going out to shop for myself. I'm also taking care of the home and him. Yeah, he might do most of the finance, but I'm bringing a lot to your life, and without me, you will be in deficit, you'll be lacking some things, okay? Let's not get confused, I work, okay? Paul does not finance me completely. Does that make sense? Yes, he earns significantly more than I do, but he doesn't finance me, all right? So if you're talking about me becoming a housewife, clearly, because you're talking about finances and me bringing something to the table, what's wrong with being a housewife? Was that the plan we had when we first met?
It's a genuine question.
I don't want to be a housewife, there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't want to be a housewife. I have a choice. Does that make sense? If I wanted to be a housewife, I would have become a housewife. That's what you keep pushing for me to do. That's not what I want to do, babe.
Okay.
Okay?
Denise.
He used to clean his own house and change his sheets and cook for himself. We just moved in together 6 months ago, and all of a sudden that has now become my duty and mine alone. Bearing in mind, both of us are busy.
Now, with myself, I'm an earner. Do you understand? I will go out and I will come back and I'm bringing the bacon for real. Do you understand? If that's the case, and I'm able to provide for the both of us and kids in the future, from now, why would she stress herself being out, trying to earn the same thing that I already have? Sit down. Let's figure out something. I want to come home with a check and say, babe, how should we invest this?
And did...
That nigga lying, because he just said, if he said at the beginning, if he had hella investments, that he shouldn't have to show her all the shit. But he didn't say he'd come home with a check and say, how should we invest this? That nigga lying and just trying to get his point across. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, you on some nerd shit, bro. Let that girl work and y'all work together as a team. And if that's the case, bro, like, you need to marry somebody that want a dude like that. There's plenty of them out here that want to be taken care of. They want a daddy. Obviously, you got somebody that want to work with you like a helpmate and help grow something with you. All she doing is asking for some affection, bro. It'd be different if you had somebody over here that was leeching on you, cuz, and you didn't really have time to work because, you didn't have time to really handle your business over here because all you do is work all the time because she ain't working, she ain't bringing nothing home. But you got somebody that's helping you, bro. Like it sounds like y'all don't want the same thing. Initially y'all did, but y'all done grew into y'all certain paths, or y'all didn't talk about it and y'all done, did what y'all did. And she told you what she didn't want. And see, the thing about it is, if somebody tells you they don't want to do something, believe them the first time. You wouldn't even be in these positions, bro. You won't be in no predicament ever, bro. People tell you off the muscle. But what we do and what we have a habit of as people is we sit here and we go and because I like you, damn, I done fuck. That pussy was great. You know what I'm saying? Everything was everything. I'm going to force you to do what I want instead of accepting somebody where they are. You feel me? Like, she done told you she didn't want kids, but now you done cuffed her. Y'all go together. Y'all done got married, and now you trying to get her pregnant. Bro, she told you she didn't want kids. Believe her. You feel me? So it's like, I can't really, get beside that.
Did you notice that things had changed once Shoma moved in?
In terms of how I behave.
You became lazy.
No. Let's not be toxic, babe. Look, this is what it is, right? How can I put this? If let's say last client finished by like 9:30, so, okay, whereabouts am I? The Bulgari, Knightsbridge, right? 10 minutes from home. So, Choma works in the city, 20 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes from home. So if she gets home, she finishes at 5 roughly, and she's home roughly, maybe not 5:30, traffic or that, maybe 6. And I get home 9:30. Have you made a plan? Don't you think it's a bit practical to kind of consider that your partner may be coming home? But wait, this is for you, Denise. Do you think that,
I can understand what you're saying, and there does seem to be a few hours to spare. However...
No, don't do that. Tell her that.
No, I'm not here to tell anyone, just so you understand. I'm here to listen.
You just agreed with what I said.
No, it's not a case of agree. I said I understand.
No, it's true.
On December 1st, history's greatest hero.
The Professor? Indy? Indiana Jones. Hang on!
No, but just the way therapy works is you two discuss things and I'm an intermediary. So I don't...
That's not what's happening. What's happening is, if she comes up with a point, you're quick to say, yeah, Paul, what do you think about it? And then when you clearly agree with me on something, you're not asking her the same question.
Boy, she mad in the motherfucker. She ready to pop that nigga. She should have dropped her elbow on that nigga. She just need to break up with fam honesty, though. She ready to slap the shit out this nigga, bro. Cause he embarrassing, bro, at this point. Like, bro, I'm telling you, they just should not be together, Holmes.
Right.
What's going on?
So can I just say, bear with me, the reason I go to you with a question is because you're not being vocal. Shoma is being very vocal. You're being vocal now, but the reason I was bringing everything back to you was because you weren't being vocal. And it's great to hear that now you have got things to say, because that's why we're here, is it not?
What the hell? Like, are you trying to gang up on me on something? I'm paying for your service. You should serve it equally. Do you understand? Like, make it make sense.
This nigga making my head hurt.
It's interesting to see the way that you both react. Can you see that you're reacting to each other?
Yeah, it's like every time I say something, he always has a rebuttal. Like, you never acknowledge what you do. You're late, you're childish, you take 2 hours to respond to my messages, and you have an issue with the conversations that I have with my friends.
How would you like him to change in the way that he deals with you? What would you like to see different?
Okay, I would like for Jamel to actually listen to me when I speak, for one. I would like you to take accountability and try and fix the things that I point out, because it's small things, it's very tiny, and I feel like we could move past it if you just accept the fact that sometimes you can be childish, yeah, and sometimes you're late. That's it.
Is there anything that you would respond to with regards
Most
to
certainly.
Deborah?
I feel like just do not compare me. Like, no one likes being compared. How would you like if I compared you to one of my best friends?
Well, if you were behaving, then maybe I wouldn't be comparing you to other people.
Wait, are you my mum?
There's things that you do that I don't like, and I just want to seek advice from my friends. And when she told me what her boyfriend's doing, it's even raising the bar even higher, because you can do that too.
So your friend has a boyfriend that you compare. Do you compare?
We're of the same age range. Her boyfriend is about his age as well. There's certain things that he's doing for her, like taking her out weekly, you know, buying her gifts, all these sort of things. I'm gonna look at my relationship as well and evaluate it. That's just it. And I'm just bringing it to Jamel.
She wrong. Because again, bro, you gotta understand who you go with. You don't even know his love languages. You saying all this other shit what her nigga doing, but what's your nigga love language? How does he show love? And obviously you like gifts for yours and quality time. Well, you gotta meet somewhere in the middle, bro. You over here just like, instead of looking over there, oh, this what this nigga, bro, talk about it. You only talking about time. You said time and stop being late. Some other shit like that. Or she said you want him to listen and you want him to stop being late. Cool. But damn. Like, this the dumb shit. Both of y'all on dumb shit, but you, ma'am. I could both get on both of their ass, but she ain't perfect, bro. And it's just like, bro, that get under my skin when people use other people as a measuring rod, bro. That's the whole ordeal and premise of social media right now. Like, everybody is getting on niggas' pages and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, bro, fuck all that, homie. You hear me? Fuck all that. Bruh, worry about what you got. Worry about the log that's in your eye. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, you can't throw stones in glass houses, homie. You know what I'm saying? You just can't, cuz. Like, it's crazy.
And hopefully he can work on it. It's not that. What I really like about Manson's boyfriend is that he's proactive. He doesn't have to be told what to do.
Sound like you want to fuck him. Shit, the way you talking, like, bro, you done brought this nigga up the entire time. Man, I would have said that shit. She'd have been mad. She probably would have slapped me.
might still wants gifts, he might still wants the meal. He's already on it before she has to say, and Jamal really needs to take a leaf out of his book.
Does Jamal ever buy you gifts?
Man, I would have dropped that motherfucker like a damn, you hear me? She wouldn't be my girl no more. I'd drop her at, hey baby, you can have all that. You must want to be with him, so go ahead. Because obviously, you is not gonna stop comparing me. So compare these nuts, I'm gone. I would have been straight, like bruh. And then she should do the same to him. Like, cause that nigga don't listen. At all. He a stir at her, got an attitude, and just, he gonna keep doing the same shit.
Oscar.
I mean, at the beginning of the relationship, in fact, no, before we got together, actually, he did buy me gifts. But now it's definitely dropped. I don't really get much. Even like flowers or like chocolate, you know.
Is that a problem for you?
Yeah, 100%. I love gifts, and that's just like my love language, and Jamal knows that. So at the start of the relationship, me and Jamal went on so many dates. He was treating me like a princess. We were going out on dates.
Then you put that ratchet head pussy on his ass, and he started goddamn be like, I got her now, and he do.
He was buying me gifts. You know, we were spending a lot of quality time together. But now, Jamal is the complete opposite. He's completely fallen off, and it's like he doesn't care.
Like, Deborah's love language is a bit confusing sometimes. Me personally, I think it's wishy-washy. Like, 1 minute it's giving gifts, next minute it's quality time. Like, I understand it could be both of them at the same time, but one thing is always outweighing the other. I don't mind it, but I'd rather like go towards the quality time right now, obviously because of my personal things I'm doing.
Respect. All y'all gotta do is have a conversation, though. That's what it all boiled down to, man. It's all it boiled down to is just having difficult conversations and being able to get through. But it's your boy Chip the Hustler. Now, I'm very thankful that y'all stopped through, hear me talk a little trash, but at least hear me keep it 100, because everything I said, I kept it 100, bro. I'ma always keep it 100. That's what I'm gonna do. But if you like the content, like it, drop a comment. And if you did like me commenting on these relationships or these relationship issues, my thought process on it, drop me a subscription. I'm going to do a few more of these. I'm going to probably finish up the whole season of Blue Therapy episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, man, like I said, if you like the content, drop me a sub and I'm gone. Be cool.